Most people I know, when they drink coffee, they can't sleep. I'm exactly the opposite. When I sleep, I can't drink coffee. Hey, it's the way I am. I remember a good few years ago, one night I was in bed and I couldn't sleep. It wasn't because I had too much coffee, it was because I was so excited. I had done something that evening that I'd not done for 30 years. I couldn't believe it. I was looking up at the majesty of the night sky and I could see the moon looking lovingly down at the stars as they twinkled to the heartbeat of the universe. And I thought to myself, I must get that hole fixed in the ceiling. Sorry, I couldn't help it. But I was that excited. That evening, I went to see Skyfall, the James Bond movie, and it had only just been released in the cinemas. And I'm there with my friend, and the house lights go down. The adverts come on. And now it's time for the main feature. There's the opening action sequence. And then the opening credits start. And Adele is singing her heart out. And at that moment, I'm thinking to myself, today I've had a lot of water to drink. Not only that, but before I came to the cinema, I had a big fruit salad. I need to go to the gents. Will I last the 2 hours and 23 minutes of the... I'm going now. I made my way out of the theatre. And when I got out of the theatre, I ran and I ran and I ran about 100 metres to the gents. I'll spare you the details of what happened inside there. But as I'm washing my hands, a broad grin appeared on my face. Because I just realised what I'd just done. I ran. I hadn't run for guess how long. That's right. 30 years. Not at full pelt. And I was going at full pelt. At least full pelt for me. When I talk about full pelt, by the way, I don't think Mo Farah has anything to worry about. You see, as most of you will know, I was overweight for most of my life. May 2010, I was 20 stone. That's 280 pounds. By March 2013, I'd lost 100 pounds. 100 pounds of excess weight. So before, I found it very difficult to run, carrying all that extra weight. Now I was more confident. I could feel the wind rushing in my ears as I ran. It was brilliant. And that night, when I went to bed, I thought, you know, I'm just so grateful now because there are so many things I can do now that I couldn't do before, like the joy of bending down and tying my shoelaces. That was so hard to do before. Before, whenever I bent down to tie my shoelaces, I used to think, is there anything else I should be doing while I'm down here? But no. How often do we take things for granted? The things that we shouldn't really take for granted, that we should be grateful for, that we should be thankful for. And I know what you're thinking. Hang on a minute, John. Look, there are some days when there's nothing to be thankful for. And I would agree with you. There are those days. But there's truth in the cliche. Around every cloud, there's a silver lining. You see, the challenges we have are there to help us to grow and to become stronger. So every night before I go to bed and every morning, just as I wake up, I'm thankful. I list a handful of things that I'm really grateful for, even if it's just the joy of being able to tie my own shoelaces. Could you be amazed at how many people can't do that? You see, gratitude is like a vitamin that helps us to put things into perspective and develop a healthy attitude. So I wish you a healthy dose of vitamin gratitude to acquire a healthy attitude. I think it's time to switch to fruit tea, don't you? Until next time, stun the world, be astonishing.